Let's get on to some of our regular features, and we start with our news diary. These are some of the stories SABC News will be tracking today. Now, the trial of 4 men accused of killing former ANC Youth League Secretary General Sidiso Makaka starts in KwaZulu-Natal today.
A University of KwaZulu-Natal student will appear in court today in connection with the murder of a fellow student. The body of Samukelo Zondi was found burnt in a bush at the Westville campus.
Also, student activist Kanya Qegeshe will be back in court today and for judgment in his case this time. Now, the hashtag Fees Must Fall leader has applied for bail while he appeals his conviction. And the student activist was sentenced to 8 years in prison in 2017 after pleading guilty to burning a police van at the height of the Fees Must Fall protest in 2016.
Okay, so we move on to trending topics now, and the first one, American Twitter. Oh, this is what happens after a weekend.
American Twitter. Okay, let's start at the beginning.
Okay, so, you start it. You give it a go.
Well, I'm trying to call up the exact tweet, the offending tweet.
Yeah.
So this is about Anele.
Yeah.
My daughter, and she of course tweeted, and I do not even want to paraphrase. I want to call up the exact tweet to tell you what Anele said. Anele, and this is what she tweeted: Kelly looks amazing with makeup. Take that makeup off, then it's tickets. I have receipts. And this is about Kelly Rowland. And
why?
The rest, as they say, is history. Because not only did South African Twitter come for her, some people were like, but we can't even defend you, Anele.
Yeah.
I mean, why did she go there?
Yeah,
and American Twitter, of course, dragged her.
No. Okay, so yeah, that's what's been happening overnight, and then of course they gotten wind of this, and there's that infamous photograph. You know, whenever something is landing or about to get a little bit hot, the helicopters start landing, and that's hence the picture. American Twitter has landed here in South Africa.
Yeah, they're coming.
They're coming in. They've
coming
landed.
For Anele.
Yeah, and anyway, well.
And South Africans are like, we can't help you. What were you thinking?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to talk more about it.
I'm just wondering, what was Anele thinking?
I know.
Yeah, maybe she
wasn't thinking.
Yeah, I think Leb was right.
Maybe
she wasn't.
Maybe there's more to it. We chat.
Yeah.
I don't know. I have no idea. But just Twitter can get so nasty. It's just one of those things that, if you want to have a good day, sometimes just stay away from it. So that's the tweet that is causing all this chaos. And in fact, if I'm looking at Twitter at the moment, it's actually Anele who's #1 at the moment trending, and then it's
and that was
American
somewhere almost
Twitter
up to 20. So it's escalating all the time.
And it's getting ugly. You know what makes me upset is that people people love this kind of thing, and they go for it, and they look at it, and they laugh, and they feed off of it, and it just gets nastier and nastier and nastier. And for me, I don't know, I hate it.
When in doubt, don't tweet.
Yeah, just leave it alone. Just leave it alone, I suppose. So anyway, let's not feed into it, because I think there's enough trolling happening. So anyway, we move on to the next trending topic now, and that one is President Cyril Ramaphosa. And there's a couple of reasons, but I think I'll give you the smaller reason, is the story we ran in our news about the fact that he has landed in London and he's going to be there at an investment summit and blah, 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 blah. But I think it's bigger than that.
It certainly is, as you say,
that
the president would be trending for various reasons, but somewhere chief amongst them is a tweet that Peter Rampedi put out.
Yes.
And he said more than 5,000 people have signed this petition already. Thank you, South Africa. Let's keep going. And this is basically a tweet asking President Cyril Ramaphosa to establish a judicial commission of inquiry into South African media capture.
That is an interesting one. That's a very interesting one. And they're asking for the president to establish this, and they've got, as you say, this petition. It'll be interesting. I'll try and click on it and see how many signatures they've got so far. Well, I mean, why not? Go for it. Let's find out.
It would be so interesting.
People are talking so much. So here's what here where we're at the moment. So I can see establish a judicial commission of inquiry into media capture so far. 5,200. What? Somebody just signed it? No. What? Another person just signed. 5,200 and another one. 31, 32. Wow. So up to 35 since I've pressed on this.
It's growing.
36, 37, 38. Let's see if it'll hit 4. Yeah, 5,241 people just since I've opened this have signed, and they're aiming for what, 7,500 for now. So I'm sure by the end of the program they would have gone past that. So
and maybe we should ask our viewers about that. What do you think about that? What do you make of this call for a commission of inquiry into South African media capture?
Yeah, that would be a nice question. I suggested that in makeup. Were you sleeping?
No, I just wasn't.
I was throwing all these ideas and nobody was listening to me, but now you think it's a good idea. No, come anyway. Okay, so let's make that the question. So anyway, here we go. Let's move on to the last one. We'll giggle about this off air. What's the last trending topic? Paulie.
Hashtag Paulie.
And this is also media, and it's Paulie van Wyk. So this is the journalist who has written quite extensively about VBS, EFF, VBS, you name it.
Julius Malema, Floyd Shivambu.
And I think that this one is pretty much so around what the tweet that Paulie's saying here, hashtag Floyd Shivambu, how a bank card linked to one of Shivambu's slush funds followed him around Southern Africa, paying for his birthday trip to Zambia, groceries at Spar, and clothing from Gucci. And that's the one that's looking at further paid for his Range Rover, his lifestyle, and his political aspirations.
Yeah. Here is what happened, and then of course detailing that, and I suppose at this point quite predictably the backlash that came, because the Paulie, EFF, VBS story, we know
it's been going on for
for a long time.
It has, yeah.
And every time it's new receipts, same backlash.
Yeah.
New receipts, same backlash.
Yeah, and it continues, and the circle continues. Sure, these trending topics today. This is something else. Okay, 18 minutes past 6. What a lit weekend we've had on social media, and I can only imagine it's a sign of things to come for the week ahead. So yeah, keep watching.